Hello everyone. Still remember about a year ago, maybe a little bit less, but yeah, some of you approached me requesting me to teach the course, Introduction to Stochastic Processes. Of course, I gladly said yes to it without knowing that I have to teach this online like this. Of course, I would be very, very happy to actually teach this course in person using board and chalk, like the way I do all the time. But at the same time, unprecedented situations demand unprecedented methods. So here we are. So this course is going to be online, but I'll record the lectures and put them up in the course website on a regular basis. And the reason I have chosen this method is that my internet sometimes goes down, and I'm sure the same happens to many of you. And sometimes it's very difficult to come back in an online lecture, live lecture. So therefore I have decided, instead of making it a live lecture, I'll put videos, but of course, weekly there'll be one meeting to discuss if there is any issue about any question or any issue about the course. Okay, so today I'll first start with the details about the course, which are already there in the course website, and I have already sent you an email about the course website, so you perhaps already have seen them, but it's good to go over them once. One more issue is that because it's easier to download, I'm going to break the entire lecture in 5 to 6 smaller videos and upload them one after the other in the course website. So this is just to make it easier for you to download. Instead of having one big file which will take longer time to download, you can have smaller files. Okay, so here is the start. So the course website I've already emailed you, so I'm sure you know what it is. So if you go there, you will see that all these details are there that I'm going to talk about. Number one, the syllabus. So the syllabus has mainly two parts. The first part, this is a smaller part actually, will be on homogeneous Poisson process on the positive real numbers. Then the second part would be on discrete Markov chains and their details. So classification of state, periodicity, stationary distribution, reversible chain, etc. And there'll be many examples as well. In the end, if only the time permits, I'm going to talk about continuous time Markov chain with countable state space. Still, the state space is going to be countable. But my guess is that given that this is a completely online course, I may not have enough time to talk about the third topic. Let's see how it goes. So references, as far as the references goes, the main reference would be the lecture slides. Okay, for the entire syllabus, I'm going to put them up online. I'm going to quickly tell you when and where I'm going to put them up. So refer to that, refer to them. That's the best reference. For the stochastic process part, Sheldon Ross's Stochastic Processes book would be, sorry, what I meant is for the Poisson process part, the Stochastic Process book by S.M. Ross would be useful. But this is just a reference book. I'm not going to follow this book verbatim. On the other hand, for part 2, namely Markov chains, and if time permits part 3, this book, Sidney Resnick's book called Adventures in Stochastic Processes, would be extremely useful. So therefore, my request would be try to get this book, the second one, the third one, I mean, at least. Okay? Third one in this list. So namely the adventures in stochastic processes. But this would become useful after a few lectures. So you have some time. So try to either order this book online or you know what to do otherwise. So just download it from somewhere. Okay, so this is about website, syllabus, and references. Now the class timings, you already know, these are Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and 11:10 to 12:10. But since we're not going to have live lectures, this doesn't make much sense, except that what we will do is I'll, at least from my side, upload the lecture videos and slides on the Mondays and Wednesdays by 11 a.m. And after doing that, every time I'll send you an email that I've done it. Of course, you have to go through them. And if you have any questions about them, you can either email me or you can ask me on Fridays. On Fridays, we'll have discussions. And the medium here, although I'm writing, medium will be announced later, but I have decided the medium to be Zoom. I'll send you the details later. And it's Zoom because I saw that I asked you to fill up the Google form. In that Google form, I saw that except for one person, everyone is comfortable with Zoom. And that person who is not comfortable with Zoom is taking this course for audit. So therefore, all of you who are taking this course for credit are okay with Zoom. So therefore, let's use Zoom. And Zoom, as you will see, is very, very good for discussions. Very, very useful for discussions. And the first discussion session will be held on 11th September, not on 4th September. So day after tomorrow, which is Friday, 4th September, there will be again lecture videos and slides uploaded. This is because I want to gather some material before the first discussion session is held. Okay? The first discussion session would be held after 4 lecture videos have been uploaded, so that we have some material to discuss. Okay. Okay, so this is about the mode of teaching. Then the main thing for learning would be solving regular homework assignments. As usual, I'm going to give you exercises, regular exercises in the lecture videos, but you don't have to submit those, you just have to solve them. However, for submission purpose, I'm going to give you regular homework assignments, totally 6 in the entire semester. And these homework assignments will be uploaded in the course website. You will be asked to submit the solutions as one PDF file for each homework assignment. So this means you'll send me in total 6 PDF files in the entire semester. And the method of submission would be by email, which means I'm completely avoiding the Moodle platform. Okay, you just have to email me the solution. Don't upload them in the Moodle platform. And this is because 2 reasons. I tried with the Moodle platform. I found it a little slow, at least from my computer and my internet connection. Secondly, it also uses the ISI server, which I'm not fully confident of. It sometimes doesn't work, and their internet connection is disrupted and so on for a longer time. So therefore, keeping this in mind, I'm going to avoid the Moodle platform completely for this course. So everything, whether it's lecture video or slide or homework assignments, everything will be uploaded in the course website. Okay. And for submission purpose also, you'll just email me the solutions as one PDF file for each homework assignment. Okay. But Emailing is not enough. I'm also going to ask some of you, depending on the solutions, to explain some of your solutions over either phone or Zoom. This I'll contact you later. Okay? Not every solution would have to be explained, but some. This will be informed later. Now, of course, as far as the rules and regulation goes, feel free to discuss the solutions with each other. There's no problem with it. Of course, you can also ask me. Either you can email me or you can ask me in the Zoom discussion sessions. Whatever you do, final solutions should be completely yours in the sense that you should understand each and every step of the final solution. Because I may actually ask you this question over Zoom or phone. You have to explain me all the steps when I ask you. Okay, so this is the part which is tentative. Everything else was sort of clear that this evaluation would be carried out based on submitted homework assignments and a final examination. So in particular, this means that there will be no mid-sem exam for this course. And the reason is very clear. It's very difficult to organize an exam in this online method. But then you would ask me, how are you sure that you're going to organize a final examination? As I said, this is still tentative. The decision is not final on this matter, but most likely what is going to happen is that either the final examination will be held online through me invigilating through Zoom, or if things become normal, you may be back to ISI Bangalore, and in this case, there can be an in-person exam. But I'm not sure. If situation demands, we may also have only a small part as online live exam and another part which would be a take-home exam, which is essentially like homework assignments. Okay? So we'll inform this later in the semester. However, tentatively, this is going to happen in the evaluation method. The score based on the worst homework assignment will be dropped. So there will be total 6 homework assignments. So since the worst would be dropped, there'll be 5 homework assignments left. Each of these 5 homework assignments will carry 12% weight in the total grades. So that makes it 12 into 5, 60%. That takes care of 60% of the total grade. Now the final examination will carry 40% weight. So whatever be the method of final examination, it will be held, and that will have 40% weight. So 60% on homework assignments and 40% on final examination. This is going to be the grading scheme for this course. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to ask me over email, or you can wait for the first Zoom session.